Good morning, Keller Williams. Hey, so how do we figure out the different stats using our MLS for our market area to better educate our buyers and sellers on the market? And we want to be educated ourselves, right? So, how do we dive in and really get this information from the MLS? So, we have this really cool feature in our MLS called the Desert Dynamics. So, as you log into your FlexMLS, up here at the top toolbar, you'll see Desert Dynamics. You're going to want to click on that and then another tab will open up. On the left, you've got a menu of selected items that you can choose from. So you can do months of supply, a price range. I want to check out recent sales. So I'm going to click recent sales. First, I have to put a zip code in. So I'm going to start with 92210 with Indian Wells. And then that's going to give me an overview of the unit sales, the median sale price, the inventory, the sale to list price ratio, days on market. Look at the plethora of information that's just like at a fingertip that you can use. Now, let's say we want to compare the area. On the left, we click on compare. So we put in the Indian Wells zip code. Now let's put in 92260 for Palm Desert. And now it's going to show us the trend between and the comparison between Palm Desert and Indian Wells. And let's say we want to also check out Palm Springs and throw that in the mix. Now you can see you've got a median price going back 12 months, and you could go back, look, you can go all the way back here and you could see the difference between all three markets. Pretty cool. You could also put this into a table format, and you could also put it on the map, which is pretty cool. You could do this for single family. You could do this for a condo. You could do this for all. So pretty cool stuff. Check this out on Flex MLS on the different ways in which you can compare stats and find more about your market area. One thing in particular that I want to bring your attention to that is really, really helpful when you're sitting down with buyers and sellers is the months of supply. If you click on months of supply, we call this, by the way, the absorption rate. And understanding your absorption rate in your market area is vital. What that means is that if no other listings were to come on the market in that particular price range, it would take X number of months for us to exhaust that inventory. So that's how would that be useful if I'm going to be talking with a seller and we're going to be pricing that home more at the top of the market, and the market's maybe not going to support that, and they've got to be wherever it is that they're going in 2 months, but the market data shows us that the absorption rate is more like 7 months or 10 months, then we know we're completely not in the same ball game, and we're going to have to really dive deep into how many homes are selling each month versus where we would fall with our competition. So that's the absorption rate. And so get familiar, get to know that. We're going to do some more videos as we go through the market analysis where we dive deeper in on how to actually read this information to disseminate it. But that's a tool that you've got to find the absorption rate in a certain zip code or zip codes. You can compare area stats. You can check out price range reports, recent sales, all that stuff right there at your disposal, right in your MLS, just by clicking Desert Dynamics. All right, make it a great day. Until next time.